We're going to do an unboxing today at InvatechItalia.com. Today we're going to unbox the Invatech Italia 870. These are our new proprietary patented units, the 870 and the 915. We've done a couple changes. Same motor as the old 868, still available for you. But once you see all this, not going to go into anything else. This unit here, this is your proprietary patented handles that are on the unit. So what's really nice about these is these can basically, if you're in the back of your truck, you just pull that out. A lot easier to get around the job site. And then you also have the two handles on the side. The old 868, it doesn't have the handles, which makes it a little bit more difficult to move around. You gotta, carry it from the straps, almost bear hug it. So we're going to unbox the 870 for you. We're doing a creator's edition with the unit. So if you're looking on our website, InvatechItalia.com, we're also doing what's called the creator's edition. So it'll be the 870 CE, which stands for Creator Edition. It comes with a couple of extra things inside. That's what we're going to be opening up here in a second. So I'll just have one of our units get split in here. And this is the 870. And it's our Creator's Edition inside. This is what your unit's going to look like when you get it. For the Creator's Edition, you get a full color manual. So we'll pop that open, plus a start procedure. That's a bolt for the throttle. You'll find that holds the throttle together. And that'll be your full color manual that's inside here. Plus a quick start procedure, just showing you how to quickly start the unit. The Creator's Edition, we've added a few things inside here for you. So we've added, you get an extra pull cord that comes with the unit as well. So there's one already installed on the unit. This is a spare. A lot of our guys, they'll run these on the job sites and leave in the back of the truck. They'll rot out after a year or two, the rope. So we've included one free of charge for you. And then you have the spare little ball valve for you. So that's for the Creator's Edition only. Basically, that's where all the tubes come to. You can turn that off and on. And if you ever need to go get that replaced, there's a spare one in the unit as well for the Creator's Edition. So look for the 868 CA, Charlie Echo. That's the Creator's Edition. It's really nicely packaged. We ship these FedEx 2-day air within the US here, so it should arrive to you perfectly. We have 1-inch walls put around the unit, so when it arrives to your door, they're in good, perfect condition. These are the walls that come out of the sides. We offer you free shipping, and you might even find that the Creator's Edition sometimes is on sale. That'll be even a lower cost than just the 870. So look for the 870 CE, and there'll always be a good promo on for YouTubers. So keep an eye on that. This unit, most people will never use this, but we allow you to have that there. It's the dusting attachments. If you're ever using diatomaceous earth or anything like that, you can put powder or granular for fertilizer inside the tank. These are the additional components you're going to need. You do not need to install this. Just to let you know, when you get this, there's a massive stop sign there, basically telling you, do not go and install this. We've seen people buy the unit and they'll go and install the whole parts bag, and then they're going to wonder why everything's leaking. This is for powder. So if you're not going to be using powder, do not install this, and you're only going to use it when you go to use powder. You'd have to switch it back to go and use it for liquid. So this is parts bag C. So it's generally 99% of people will never touch parts bag C, but it's great if you're going to be using diatomaceous earth. Basically helps to get rid of, I use it to get rid of ants. So I'll basically broadcast the whole area of my yard, and that's a great way to get rid of ants. So then that's also part of the Creators Edition. And inside the unit, these are the nozzles that come with the unit. And we'll just open that up for you.
So,
Really nicely packaged there to protect your unit. And then these brass fittings all inside there. And with the unit, basically you can set from numbers 1 through 4. Always have the number 1 pointed back at you. So that's number 1 there, pointed back here. That's going to be the finest. If you end up turning it to number 4, you're going to be basically pouring out a ton of water coming out of this unit. So you're going to see that very quickly. You'll switch it back and be like, oh, okay, that's what I need. There's number 2, you can set it as well. So that'll give you a little bit more mist. And number 3 is very rich. Number 4, it's a Hollywood making some rain right now. So that's one more addition. Inside here, we have 2 tubes set inside the corrugated tube. So just know when you get the package, if you're looking for the tube you've lost, it's sitting inside there. That's how we ship it to save some space. So that's an additional tube that you have there. And then you have the 3rd tube, which is going to basically give you the bend on it as well. So it'll look just like that. Put those 3 together and then put the nozzle on there and you're good to go. What else do we have there for you? So we have some additional, the Creators Edition, we give you also an extra spare tube if you ever need a spare one. There's one there. The clamps are in there as well. You can wrap, just so you know this, people ask this question, can I wrap the hose around the tubes? Yes, you can. You can either go straight. Some people will cut them. Some people will wind them over to the end and then go to the nozzle. So you can either do it straight and cut it, or you can wind it right around. There's some extra zap straps in there as well if you need. So then you're good to go there. And this unit here, the Creators Edition, you also get the toolkit. So this one has, it's your mixing bowl. You're using 2-cycle small engine oil with a 2-stroke. That's going to be a 2-stroke fuel unit. You mix the unit, put gasoline, and then add 2-cycle small engine oil. So gasoline does not go into the actual unit. There's not a port. It's not a 4-stroke unit. It's a 2-stroke unit. The oil goes inside here. You can also learn from us on how to mix 2-stroke oil. That'll be in an upcoming video as well. You also have a little filter for the fuel. So you put the filter in the top, and also spark plug wrench, which is always good to have. And the unit itself, as you see right here, that's the unit. The unit comes, when you get the unit, just so you know, to ship the unit, we turn the elbow backwards, just for space. So what you're going to want to do when you get the unit is basically want to pop that off and then push it forward. That's where it goes. We've had people install it, they'll have it going back here, and then they wonder, there's a sticker right there showing, hey, big arrow, make sure to turn that 180 degrees forward. You're going to wonder what this is. That's part of the drying for the dusting attachment. If you were to, I'll just give you a quick introduction with that. You'll never use this. 99% of people will never ever use that. People who are using diatomaceous earth, fertilizer, this tube goes and connects. There's a butterfly valve underneath this thing here. It does not affect your mist at all, because once this cap is on there, it doesn't matter if this is open or closed. As long as the cap is on, you're not getting any air out there. But when you're going to be using it as a mister, that piece goes on here, and that gets connected up here. And then basically it's going to be feeding dust down into the system and out of the system. So chances are you'll never have to use this, but people will ask, hey, what is that thing there? And that's exactly what what that is that's just a little cap, and that just folds back over. And that is only used if you're going to be using the unit as a duster. And then again, we have the throttle that comes out here. We'll just pop that open. You just got to grab a knife here. It's a little easier to show you how to open the unit.
Yeah.
And there you go. So this is what we're showing you when you're opening the unit. You get a free ball valve there. What'll happen, people will use it in the back of the truck, they'll throw it and they'll smash it around. Next thing you know, they'll break the ball valve. Always great to have a spare one. Way to pop that off is just 2 screws there. Pop that off, take the clamps off, and you're good to go. The hose that you saw there, you're gonna add the extra 1 additional hose that goes out of here. It's gonna go straight to the nozzle. And you clamp it on, that's all you're gonna pretty much need to do. Just run you to a quick installation here with the unit in 1 second here. Just show you one more thing with the straps. Really nicely padded, 2 inches of foam there. And then they have 2 belts, one there and one farther down. So you got a top and bottom. And you have heavy duty carabiners for the 870. So that's part of the Creators Edition. You get very, very heavy duty carabiner clamps on it as well. I'll give you a quick introduction on just how to quickly put it together. Very simple. You just plump on that 1 hose tube right there. Then you're going to grab basically your part 20-4. You're going to seat that inside there. You're going to tighten that in there. And then what you want to do is slide this guy right through and basically just feed that right through. Right there, there's a bolt that comes with the manual. That's going to be what's going to be used to hold it right here. You can pretty much set it, if you want to set it here, if you want to set it up here, you know, depending on how long your arm is, that's where that's going to go. And then we're going to just add 2 other things. You're going to add just your bent tube, very simple. Put it in, do the turn. And the last thing is going to be the nozzle itself. Plump the nozzle in there. And then all you're going to do is you're going to put 1 extra tube on here. That tube will just run down here and it'll go right into the nozzle. Push the extra tube in the back. You can put a little clamp on there as well, and you're good to go. And I'm going to show you the back of the unit. That's the unit right there. Nice 4-gallon tank. I generally put about 2 gallons myself inside the unit, nice and light. These are the patented proprietary tanks, and these have the handle, which are great, pulling on the back of the truck, or you've got the handles on the side, which is a great way to get around the job site. These are great if you're a homeowner, they're great if you're a commercial guy. We sell a lot of these to the commercial industry, and we sell a lot of these to our homeowners that are just looking to do this themselves. The DIY mosquito control is huge with this. Taking care of ants, gnats, flies, very, very easy. I'll give you a quick tip, what we use when we're using the units. Just check your state regulations there. The solution we use is Teco and Talstar P. So basically what you do is put an ounce of each per gallon. Let's just say if we're putting out 4 gallons inside the unit, I'll fill up the unit 4 gallons of water. You just pop the lid off here. And you just feed it 4 gallons of water. Take a bottle of Talstar. I'll put basically 4 ounces of that inside the tank, and then I'll use Teco inside there as well, 4 ounces of that. And that will basically eliminate any mosquitoes ever going to have. You do that every 4 weeks. It's a great way to get rid of it. Let's say if you're having a wedding, I'd usually suggest doing this 2 to 3 months in advance. Getting rid of the mosquitoes. You can basically every month shoot it up to the wedding. Let's say if it's in April, you start shooting in April, May, June. The wedding's coming in June. You're not even going to see a single mosquito if you're doing an outdoor wedding. Those are a huge hit to help riding rooms to make sure that they can have an outdoor wedding without mosquitoes. So if you have any questions, send us a comment on our YouTube channel or visit us on our website, invatechitalia.com. We're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. Eastern time. So you can find us there. We'll respond during the same day, and make sure that if you have any questions, we will take care of anything for you. Before we just go, I'll quickly show you, we do have some electric units as well. If you do need a lighter electric version, this can be used indoors or outdoors. We have the same one here as well. So basically you have the 35 XLT. We do have the Creators Edition for this as well. Or we also have the, this is going to be your ULB 5500. We also have a Creators Edition with that. That's a backpack unit or a handheld, you can use it. A lot of people use this for disinfecting or mosquito control. Really great way to get take care of it. And then you can just take a look at we have the 870, the 868, and we have our biggest unit, which is our commercial unit, is the 915. And that is a top-notch unit. This one also has the patented design with the tank. So basically right there, this unit here actually has, rather than just having liquid, just like this unit here, liquid is just in the top portion, basically from here to here. The 915 actually has liquid go from the top all the way down back, so you don't get very top heavy with this unit. So this one's proprietary. It's got handles on both sides. If you're in the commercial game, this is the one that you're going to want to get. And then we'll do some unboxing and showing you that as well for the 915 and the 868, so you can skill that. Any questions, reach out to us at Invatech Italia. Thanks for looking at our video and have a great afternoon.